Okay. So, this is the policy statement. The guts of it is at ARIN-40, just like you had earlier this morning, John Sweeting got up and talked about a few things. Well, one of the things at the last meeting he talked about was this inconsistency between 4.2.2 and 8.5.4, and it's about the minimum transfer size. And this is causing some problems. The policy statement is intended to try to clarify this issue. This was one option. The other policy we're talking about will, in this same block, it takes a different tact at it. This is the policy text for this one. It basically says you can transfer a /24 up to a /21 for allocations, or in other words, ISPs. And it sets it at a 24 for assignments, or end users, essentially. This is the guts of the inconsistency. These are the text from the two sections of the current NRPM, with a couple of notes at the bottom. And that is in 853, the minimum transfer size is a /24, and 8.5.5 allows larger blocks with documentation and attestation by the officer. So, how to fix this inconsistency? This policy, as we said, revises 8.5.4 to be consistent with 4.2.2. This is 2017-9, and it allows a /24 up to a /21 without justification for ISPs. Just to help you contrast that, this is the other side of the slide here. See, your right, your left. Oh, never mind. I'm only confusing myself. And basically it allows a /24 without justification, or up to a /21 when documenting its use within 24 months. In other words, if you can show how you would use it in 24 months, then you can have more. So questions for discussion: should this inconsistency be fixed at all? And then, are there other alternatives than the ones we've provided? And then, what do you think of this policy? Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Discussion. The microphone. Oh, that's terrible. The microphones are open on the discussion of this topic, 2017-9. Please approach the microphone if you would like to discuss this policy proposal. A little lunch fatigue fitting in. I ask you not to rush the microphones or approach all at once. Please make room for others that maybe. I will give. John.
No one cares if we change the policy manual with this change. No one cares if we don't change the policy manual with this change. If that's the case, that's indicative of a problem.
Front microphone.
Andrew Dahl, original author of this proposal. I no longer support this proposal. I support the other method, but I don't necessarily think the other method is necessary either.
So there will be an opportunity for that kind of discussion, but thank you. Opposed? Front?
Owen DeLong, your organization name here.
No takers over there?
I am mostly neutral on the, not so far, mostly neutral on this and its competitor that we will discuss next. This is a problem we created when I said we shouldn't create it, when we moved most of Section 4 to be duplicated into Section 8. And so now we get the entertainment of dealing with the consequences I predicted. This is a perfectly fine way of addressing them. I think this way is better than the other way that is currently proposed. On the other hand, this is V4. Do we really need to keep rearranging the deck chairs, or can we please just let the Titanic sink and move on with the V6 lifeboats? Thank you.
Okay. Rear microphone, please.
Kevin Bloomberg, The Wire. Can you clarify, David, in section 8.5, is there a differentiation between end users and ISPs? Is it a predominant thing? Because I really didn't see it, and here we are now.
This would introduce that kind
differentiation.
of that differentiation. That's basically what this is doing, is introducing a differentiation to resolve the problem.
Okay, so I wouldn't support differentiating. I don't see how an ISP necessarily has a different requirement than an end user. And I'll obviously wait till the next one is up, but the whole concept of differentiation now, especially in transfer market, makes no sense to me. If 21 is the number it needs to be, that's fine, but I don't agree with differentiation.
Okay.
Thank you. Last call for comments on this specific proposal. Please approach a microphone or start typing madly in chat so that the remote participant moderator knows you're going to say something, but seeing no movement and noting no, Allison, I assume no. I will now close the microphones, and the microphones are now closed. I'll thank David for the presentation. Thank you. Ask my counters to get into position. So a reminder, we're first going to ask on this question, then we'll have the presentation of the next item, and then there'll be a third opportunity for discussion about which one you prefer. So it's when my counters give the signal. So I will ask the question on whether or not the community feels that this is a problem to continue working on. Would all those in favor please raise your hand nice and high that this is a problem? Try and go straight up if possible. Thank you. Thank you. You may lower your hand. Would all those opposed please raise your hand nice and high? This is going to be a decisive piece of data, I suspect. If you're remote, please. All good, thank you. You may lower your hand. Rob, if you want to start making your way up here. Where is Rob? Rob, you're doing the next one, right? Oh, sorry. The sheet is incorrect. I apologize. We'll just wait for the count. Yes, they're still counting, but I figure we can be queued up. The envelope is making its way. Thank you. All right, on the matter 2017-9, 84 in the room, 10 remote, 7 in favor, 4 against. This will be provided to the AC for their consideration, and I'll let John move into the next one on that.
What's that?